Zach Evans is an American pianist, piano teacher, and content creator who makes videos dressing up as characters that don't look like they should be able to play the piano, and then surprises the public by being able to play the piano. But how good is he actually at the piano? Well, hopefully today we're going to find out. So, let's get into it.
Well, excuse me, miss. Mind if I try something? Would that be alright with you?
I mean, if you play better than I am.
Well, alright, I'll give it a shot. How's the thing work?
I mean, firstly, to play the piano like this, I think even this Southern American thing he's got going on would be able to hit a single note accurately on the piano. It's so funny seeing the reaction from the public to these kind of performances, because previously on the channel I've talked about classical pieces going into Still Dre, and it being kind of a gimmicky thing that people do on the piano. But for people that don't play the piano, who are just kind of walking by on the street, it's probably still got some novelty to it. And it's also interesting because by having the shock factor of dressing up as someone who doesn't look like they can play the piano, the expectation is so low that he sort of doesn't have to play anything that's incredibly difficult like you would have to do if you looked like you played the piano. And you still get a really good reaction from the public.
Hey, mind if I give it a shot? Yeah, I just got off my shift on the highway constructions.
I can't tell whether these reactions are real or not. It's super interesting because once again, this is kind of a 4-chord song. It's C minor, F minor, but with an A flat in the bass, and then E flat major, and then B flat major. And it's a great song. It kind of shows you how much the melody makes a song a song.
Hey there, miss. You mind if I give it a shot? Would that be alright with you guys? My Aunt Martha taught me how to play one song on the piano. Do y'all know this song? It's called Twinkle Twinkle?
Yes, I know that song.
Twinkle Twinkle. It's my favorite song of all time.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I give it a shot?
Yeah, I like the reharmonization he did there. So reharmonization is where you change the chords for the song, and it kind of makes it sound super interesting. So instead of getting something like... he's playing something like C major, F major, but then C major with an E in the bass. Just adding small little changes like that, where he's just changing the bass note to an E instead of a C, makes it so much more interesting to listen to. Especially when he adds those fast arpeggios in, makes it sound so much more impressive.
Hey, mind if I give it a shot? I just got off my shift, so...
Are you sure?
I wonder if he takes the piano there and leaves it waiting for someone to just have a go.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I mean, he must do, because he has the camera and the piano set up ready to go. And the piano audio sounds super clean, so it was obviously set up before that random person sat there. You can't go wrong with Disney, can you? I love Disney songs. I think they're so well written and they're kind of interesting enough, but also familiar enough to make them really easy to digest and understand emotionally, but at the same time, they're not boring to listen to. It's kind of the same with music from musicals, although I suppose Disney films are kind of musicals in a way when they throw in a song randomly.
Well, golly, you mind if I give it a shot? Would that be all right? My Aunt Martha got one of these in my home in Arkansas. Golly, how does this thing work anyway? You press the buttons like this?
Yeah, just be gentle.
This is how people see Americans in the rest of the world. A guy with an American cap wearing a jumpsuit from somewhere called Arkansas. The only thing that gives away the fact that this is not actually how he is the fact that he's got too many teeth. When I was a kid, I used to absolutely love Pokemon. I used to play it on my Game Boy so much. I can't say I remember the theme tune that well, though. It just kind of feels vaguely familiar to me in the back of my head.
You mind if I try playing a song?
Yeah.
I seen one of these pianists back on the television. Or how does this thing work, like this?
Yeah.
Or what if you play more like this?
Got to love a bit of Green Day. The way that Zach likes to subvert expectations is by dressing up so that it doesn't look like he can play the piano. The way that I like to subvert expectations is to take a song that's supposed to be rock and then make a matte version of it that sounds nothing like the original.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Are you sure? Yeah, it's not an easy thing.
Yeah, I play a little bit. My nephew's teaching me. Let's see, how does this thing work?
Yeah, so Sweet Child of Mine is super interesting because it's one of those songs that if you have played guitar as a teenager, you almost have definitely learnt this song. But it's basically made up of 3 chords. So you get like D flat major or C sharp major, B major or C flat major, and then G flat major or F sharp major. And then most of the work that makes this song iconic is done by Slash. It's a super great piece though, and it's actually quite fun to play on the piano because you can almost forget about that right hand idea and just let it do its thing, while your left hand can focus on the chords, and you could even reharmonize the song. I think I might have just accidentally used the chords from Purple Rain by Prince.
I just need to clean the piano for 2 seconds. Hey, mind if I give it a shot?
Yeah? Wanna go?
Yeah, my nephew taught me one song on this thing. How does it go? It's...
I mean, that reaction seems really fake, so now it's made me question all of the reactions. It'd be very unusual for someone to give you a look of disgust because you're playing something simple. Hallelujah is such a classic, and once again, it's one of those songs where the chords are quite straightforward. It's just normal triads, so C major, F major, G major. Those kind of chords, so you can kind of do a lot with it once you know the chord sequence. It's almost slightly overwhelming the amount of options that you have when you're playing it.
Excuse me, miss. Do you have a permit for this piano?
No.
This is your piano.
No, it's fine. Just sorry, guys. Just playing.
You do realize noise pollution in Hollywood is a city ordinance, so you could get a class 5 misdemeanor for this. Ma'am, just calm down a little bit, okay? I'm gonna need you to stand up for the piano. Now stay here, don't run off on me, okay? Got a 2-2-5-2. I just need to check if the piano is regulation, okay? If the piano is regulation, you're good.
I mean, once again, if she was just a member of the public who saw a piano and sat down to play it, if there was some security or something coming over and saying, oh, this piano shouldn't be here, you'd immediately say, I have nothing to do with this piano, I'm gonna leave now. So I'm definitely thinking these are fake.
Nephew's been teaching me a couple things on here.
Okay.
How does that song go? It was,
I mean, you can't beat a bit of Beyonce. I actually went to go and see Beyonce live many years ago when she was at her peak, and it was a pretty epic show. I don't think the piano is quite the right vibe for Crazy in Love. We're sort of missing the dance moves. Yeah, so obviously Zach plays very well and is very comfortable on the piano. I know that he's trying to appeal to a large audience, so a lot of the music he's going to play are going to be really popular songs, and therefore they're going to be quite simplistic. There's going to be a lot of 4-chord songs in there where he's trying to embellish it on the piano to make it sound super impressive. But he does do a great job at selling it. I would just like to see how regular, non-acting public would react. If you want to see my reaction to a pianist called Gamazda, who plays similar kind of popular music as piano arrangements, then head on through and I will see you there.